Diomande has been the breakout star of the World Cup. He absolutely embarrassed Hinka Cheeks, tormented one of the best fullbacks in Joshua Kimmich, and is now linked with the biggest clubs in world football. So today, I'm playing through the rest of Diomande's career with one goal in mind, making him the world's best player by winning the Ballon d'Or. So this is Diomande in 2026 and 84 overall at just 19. And we know his best attributes is his pace, but more importantly, his dribbling. But before we choose a brand new club for Diomande, Ivory Coast finished second in the group, which means they now face Norway in the round of 32. And Diomande will be playing on that left-hand side. If he continues to perform, you never know. What if Ivory Coast win the World Cup? Fofana into Diomande. Here come Ivory Coast, gives it into Boni, through ball into Diomande. 1v1 with a finish, and it goes in. That's how you light up the knockout stages. 1-0 to Ivory Coast. And now it's Fofana on the ball, gives it into Diomande. Here he comes again. Great skill move. Gives it into Boni. Boni cuts back outside into Diomande. Can he actually score again? He does. Within 10 minutes, Diomande has made it 2-0. Ivory Coast are upsetting Norway. Oh no, but here comes Haaland. This is the man you don't want on the ball. They're looking for a goal here to kickstart a remontada. Sanderberg into Martin Odegaard, looking for the shot, and it goes in. 2-1. Ivory Coast cannot follow this. Erling Braut Haaland with a great through ball into Alexander Sorloth. Great save from Fofana. Diomande now. Can he create a chance here from this corner? It's still Diomande with a finesse. Great save from Nyland. Come on, Diomande. Give a good cross in, and it's all over. You're going to the round of 16. It falls into Ndika, and it goes wide. 1 minute left. Fofana, Sekou Fofana. Can he find Diomande? He does. Diomande's on the ball now. Cuts inside. It's still Diomande. Is anybody gonna help him? It's still Diomande. Diomande through ball. It falls into Sangawa, and it goes wide. What a performance from Diomande. But regardless, they're going to the next round 2-1. Oh, he's in hot form for the round of 16. Oh, but in the round of 16, they face Sweden. That should be an easy game. But it was a very defensive game, and Diomande is going to the first penalty shootout in his career at the World Cup. Now, this is a bit worrying. They have the likes of Isak, and Gyökeres is no longer on the pitch. Alexander Isak to take the first penalty for Sweden. He goes to the left, and it goes in, man. And now Frank Kessié, the leader of this team. Surely he should put this one away. Bottom left. Oh, it's saving. It's down the middle. Come on, Kessié. Dejan Kulusevski for Sweden. Where does he go? To the left, and Fofana almost gets a hand to it. Yohan Boni from Inter Milan. Surely he should score this. He goes to the bottom left, and saved again. A masterclass from the Swedish keeper. Now it's the right back for Sweden. Home. Where is he gonna go? He goes to the right. It's saved by Fofana. He can make a save too. Diomande, the biggest moment of his career. This can determine what club he goes to. Top left, and goes in. Cool and composed. Victor Lindelof up next. Where is he gonna go? To the left, and it goes in, man. That's not good. And now if Mr. Amad Diallo misses this, it's all over for Ivory Coast, and they're knocked out in the round of 16. He bangs it in. Come on, Amad. And finally, Anthony Elanga. If he scores, Sweden go to the next round. It's saved by Fofana. Let's go. Sangare score this goal, and we go to sudden death. Come on, Ibrahima Sangare. It goes in sudden death. Sweden have bottled it. And now it's Larson. Where is he gonna go? He goes to the right. It's not saved, the man. And now it's Fofana, the midfielder. If he scores this, it's goal. No, if he misses, all over. It's all over. Why did he chip it that way? Torgvist with a masterclass. Diomande is out of the World Cup. But now, as Diomande has transfer listed himself, it's time to find out what big club will be going to start his journey to the Ballon d'Or. And the first offer he receives is for Arsenal. We know that left-hand side is weak with Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, and Diomande can play on both sides. But a second offer comes in, and it's Juventus. But the problem is, they are in the Europa League football. Diomande made his decision. He is joining Arsenal. If he would have had a better World Cup, maybe Barca and Madrid would have wanted him, and Liverpool signed Victor Munoz. But Arsenal is a great move. The Premier League champions. Can he win the Ballon d'Or here? And as he joins Arsenal, he speaks to the media. Diomande says, "It is a pleasure to join one of the best clubs in world football. As most of you guys know, I have grown very quick. I was playing in America a couple seasons ago, but I have big dreams in winning the Ballon d'Or. Not only to be another African to win it, but there's a lot of underrated players out there. I'd like to consider myself and Kivica Kvaratskhelia. Just because we're not European, we're never considered for these trophies." So there we go. Diomande will be starting on the left-hand side alongside Gyökeres and Saka. And if he wants to win the Ballon d'Or somehow this season, he has to win it all with Arsenal. And in order to do that, we definitely need to improve his finishing. So we're giving them the inside forward development plan. But is Diomande ready for the Premier League as he's making his debut at Old Trafford against United? What a big game this is for him. Eze on the ball, gives it all the way to Diomande. What can he go ahead and do here? I'm not sure where his role is going to be, but he gives a great pass into Gyökeres. Shot shots, but it's blocked. But now it's Matheus Cunha. It falls into Kobe Manu looking for the shot, and it goes in. United's first shot of the game. It won't be easy defending this Prem trophy. Eberechi Eze looking to play out wide to find Yan Diomande, and here he comes back in the middle into Declan Rice, into Eberechi Eze. Great through ball into Yan Diomande, looking for the first goal of this game for Arsenal. Cuts inside, Yan Diomande finesse, it goes in. That's how you light up the Premier League on your debut for the defending champion. But now Bruno Fernandes gives it into Benjamin Sesko, and it goes in. Yo, Saliba and Gabriel are sleeping there. Sesko takes the lead again. Here come United again right before halftime. Manuel Ugarte into Kobe Mainu. Mainu into Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte back into Mazraoui. Great tackle from Gabriel. Can Arsenal go on his counter-attack? Diomande into Eze. Eze into Gyökeres. Back into Yan Diomande. He has become the main man in tonight's match. It's Yan Diomande, and it's a great save, Lamin. Saka on the corner now gives it into Yan Diomande. No crossing it in from Arsenal tonight. Diomande, great block, man. Saka on the corner again, gives it to Yan Diomande. Takes a touch forward instead with the cross in. Finds Gyökeres. It falls into Gabriel. Oh my god. Diomande almost gets an assist. Amad Diallo, Mazraoui into Kobe Mainu. Here come United again. Saliba with a great tackle. And now it's Eberechi Eze. Here come Arsenal looking for a goal still. Diomande, great pass into Gyökeres. And now it's Victor. Cuts inside. Victor Gyökeres finesse, and it goes in. It's a first assist for Diomande. Gyökeres equalizes the game, man. Benjamin Sesko on the ball, gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Great tackle from Gabriel. Arsenal looking to win this game. Mainu, great tackle. And now it's Eberechi Eze. Finds Yan Diomande. And here comes Yan. Can he go to create another opportunity? He feeds Victor Gyökeres again. And here comes Victor. Victor passes it back into Yan Diomande with the shot saved. Horrible shot. But now 76th minute. Here comes Yan Diomande on the ball. Gets rid of one. It's still Yan through ball into Victor Gyökeres. 1v1, and it goes in. Arsenal complete the remontada. Diomande a goal and 2 assists. What a debut. What a way to introduce yourself to the Premier League. With Diomande here, Arsenal can win it all. And up next, Diomande has his UCL debut with Arsenal against Wolfsburg. But before the game, Arteta speaks with him. He says, "Yan, you've been sensational so far. However, in the Champions League, I want to utilize you as a wide playmaker. I want to test something about your game this season because I might make some big changes going into next year." Yan Diomande responds, "Of course, boss. Anything to help out the team. I'm just trying to become the best footballer possible and win the Ballon d'Or one day." So there we go. When it comes to the UCL, he'll be that wide playmaking outlet. But here comes Wolfsburg with a shot. Great save from David Raya early on. And here comes Yan Diomande in his new role, gives it into Declan Rice. Arteta really wants Yan Diomande to create most of the chances in these games. Yan Diomande with the cross in all the way to Saka. It's a great cross, but Saka can't control it. Declan Rice on the ball, gives it to Yan Diomande, and here comes the Ivory Coasting winger. It's still Diomande. Great through ball into Eberechi Eze, and he gets his first assist in the Champions League. Arsenal 1-0 up. But here come Wolfsburg. Mohamed Amoro looking to make it 1-1. A great block. And now here comes Yan Diomande on the counter-attack, looking to create another opportunity for his teammates. Squares it into Gyökeres, and that goes in. 2 assists in 30 minutes in his brand new role, man. And what a goal scored by Wolfsburg. Just take a look at this. And the ball's passed to Mohamed Amoro, where he just has a touch, an insane touch, and has a great volley into the corner. But Arsenal need another goal here. It's a great pass from Eze into Yan Diomande, looking to score. The winner of this game gives it to Saka instead. A hat-trick of assists. Whatever Arteta's testing, Diomande has passed it with flying colors. Arsenal pick up their first 3 points, but remember, the tougher teams are coming soon. But in the UCL, Arsenal only finished in 14th place. It was actually very close. Everybody shared a lot of points. In the playoffs, they smashed their opponents 8-1. Round of 16, they smashed Galatasaray, but are currently 1-0 down to Liverpool in the UCL quarters. And Alexander Isak's their top goal scorer 5, same as Yan Diomande. But Isak's been in great form, as was Szoboszlai, Ekitike, Wirtz, and Salah has signed a new contract. This comeback won't be easy. Here come Liverpool looking to extend the lead. Szoboszlai cuts back outside, gives it into Isak, and it's a great save from David Raya. Another great save. Yan Diomande picks up the ball. Remember, he's a wide playmaker when it comes to the Champions League, not competitions. Declan Rice back into Yan Diomande, looking to create the opportunity of the century for Arsenal. It falls into Gyökeres, and it goes wide. Come on, Victor. Declan Rice on the ball. Brilliant pass into Yan Diomande, and here comes the Ivory Coast winger into Eberechi Eze. Through on goal again. It goes to the top corner. Diomande just knows how to find his teammates. They've equalized the tie. Yan Diomande on the ball again early on from scoring that goal with a brilliant pass into Saka. Can he get there? And yes, it is a good pass. Saka back all the way to Zubimendi. Zubimendi into Declan Rice. Declan Rice cutting all the way back into Diomande. Diomande with the cross back into Saka. It's a brilliant post shot. It hits the post. But now now it's Liverpool on the ball. Dominic Szoboszlai lays it up to Ryan Gravenberch, who finds Szoboszlai again. Isak. Oh, it's a great pass into Jeremy Frimpong. 1v1 against Ryan, squares it into Mala. And Liverpool retake the lead, man. Liverpool on the ball. Great tackle from Diomande. Looking for that pass into Saka. Can he find him? Yes, he does. Bukayo Saka finish. It hits the crossbar. Come on, Saka. Oh, here comes Said El Mala on the ball. Great tackle from Gabriel. And now Zubamendi. Zubamendi into Victor Gyökeres. Into Diomande. And here comes Ivory Coast winger into Eberechi Eze. 1v1. Can he finish this? Eberechi Eze hits the crossbar again. What? Oh, it's a great pass into Said El Mala, the man who put Liverpool back in the lead in this tie. Said El Mala, great save. Diomande now on the ball again, gives it to Rice. Rice into Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze, great pass into Diomande. And here comes Yan. Yan cuts inside. Diomande into Eze with the finish, and it goes wide. How do they keep missing these chances, man? Alexander Isak. Oh, it's a floor tackle. It falls to Szoboszlai. 1v1 Said El Mala with the chip. It goes wide. Let's go. Eberechi Eze into Declan Rice. Gives it to Yan. Diomande. Here he goes. Diomande cuts back into Declan Rice. Declan Rice back into Diomande. Here come Arsenal again. It's just Diomande creating every opportunity for them. Scores it to Eze. And it hits the post. How unlucky can this team get? And the game is over. Arsenal are knocked out in the quarterfinals. But you literally can't blame Diomande. A man of the match performance. He had 6 key passes in this game. That's like 6 opportunities. So unlucky, man. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe and comment down below who I should do next. But he can still win a trophy here in the FA Cup final against Everton. And surely Diomande will win the first trophy of his career against Everton. The final kicks off Gyökeres with a great pass into Yan Diomande, who is playing as an inside forward today because it's not the UCL. Cuts inside, left-footed finesse. Oh, it's beautiful. We know this guy has finishing ability. 1-0 already. And now it's Victor Gyökeres on the ball straight away again. It's into Yan Diomande, crossing into Saka. Oh, it goes wide. That should have gone in. Yan Diomande picks up the ball again, looking to create another opportunity. He's been practicing all season. Gives it to Bukayo Saka. Once again, Saka with a shot, and it goes wide. Arsenal should be 2-0 up right now. Second half now, Declan Rice with a brilliant pass into Yan Diomande, who cuts inside. Yan Diomande again bangs it in. A brace for the young winger. That trophy is his. Oh, but here come Everton looking to make it 2-1, and the chip shot goes in. David Raya took a huge risk, and it did not pay off. Declan Rice on the ball, gives it to Yan Diomande, who finds Eberechi Eze back into Yan Diomande, looking to get his third to finish off this tie. It's over, man. His first ever hat-trick for Arsenal to secure the FA Cup. The whistle blows and Diomande lifts his first ever trophy. Oh, he's in for a big season next year. He's getting closer to that Ballon d'Or. And Diomande was also able to win the Prem with Arsenal by 5 points, I believe so. And a team of the season inclusion in the Prem is so impressive, man. Diomande has to be one of the world's best at this point. And what a season he had. 28 goals and 13 assists. Arguably the best Arsenal player in this side. And now at an 87 overall. Next year is a big year for Diomande. And Lamine Yamal wins this year's Ballon d'Or. Diomande will be in the conversations next year for sure. And to kick off season number 2, Arteta speaks with Diomande and says, Diomande, you have passed every test with flying colors. And I have a favor to ask you, but at the end of the day, it's your decision to make. I think you're an elite chance creator. You single-handedly almost got us to the semis. And I actually want you to move down to the number 10 position at cam. And I'll even give you the number 10. Diomande says, this is a tough decision. I love to score goals, considering I scored so much last year. But if you believe this is what's best for the team, I will do it. It's time to find out how I do in this new position. So as Diomande is now at cam, he maintained his overall. And now wears the big number 10 here. And it makes sense now because Mikel Arteta has brought in a big signing in Bradley Barcola as he is really trying to win that Champions League trophy for Arsenal. And this is the brand new starting 11 as Diomande is in that central role. And as you can see, he's going to be a playmaker, but he's not very good at it according to FIFA. So that's exactly the role we'll be giving him. Because surprisingly, his passing is at 78. It's way better than that though. And as the season is set to begin, he's asked some questions during a press conference. What do I think about moving to the 10th position? Well, I think it's great. Mikel really thinks that it could really help us win the Champions League. And how do I feel that might affect my Ballon d'Or win? Well, we know center attacking mids usually don't win it. But if this is what I have to do it and achieve things with Arsenal and achieve individually, it's what I'm going to do. But it's interesting as Arsenal have returned to a quarterfinal against Liverpool. This is the first leg. And here comes Yan Diomande on the ball, driving to create his first opportunity. Gives it to Bukayo Saka. Here come Arsenal. 1v1 with a shot that Saka puts it away. In just 12 minutes, Arsenal take a 1-0 lead in this first leg. Yan Diomande picks up the ball again, gets rid of one defender. And here comes Yan again. Gives it into Zubamendi. Back into Bukayo Saka. Saka in the middle to Diomande, who gives it to Bradley Barcola. Horrible defending from Liverpool. Barcola makes it to within 15 minutes. Arsenal are definitely going to the semi. Second half now. Here comes Diomande. Can he beat his defender? Yes, he does. This is a great ball into Barcola. Back into Declan Rice. Into Diomande. Through on goal to Gyökeres with a finish. Oh my days. Van Dijk is having a stinker. Is that a third assist for Diomande? I don't know if he gave the pass. But this first leg is done and dusted. As Diomande does pick up a hat-trick of assists, how do you only give him a 6.9? As they went ahead and won the second leg 3-1. But in the semifinals, they lost 3-0 to Real Madrid in the first leg. And Vinicius Jr. has had an incredible tournament so far. But they now have the likes of Alexander Isak, Jude Bellingham, Gonzalo Garcia. And as I scroll down, I don't see Kylian Mbappe whatsoever. Oh no, there he is. Only 5 appearances. He must be injured. So now at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, Diomande and his team somehow have to do a remontada against a team who started that gimmick. And now here come Arsenal. First attack of the game. Diomande. Can he find somebody? He finds Bukayo Saka, who's through on goal. 1v1 with a no. He's offside. And here we see Saka is just offside. That could have been 1 goal back. Here comes Eduardo Camavinga for Real Madrid, and it goes wide. They almost ended this tie. Declan Rice now on the ball, gives it to Diomande, who finds Diomande. Great ball into Victor Gyökeres. He's through on goal. 1v1. Victor, it goes in. And it's 3-1 now in aggregate. Diomande with another assist again. Arsenal on the ball once again. Diomande into Declan Rice, who finds Diomande with a finesse from outside the box. It hits the post. That was a really great shot. Second half now. Arsenal only have 1 goal, and they still need to at least draw. Diomande is now on the ball. Gives it to Victor Gyökeres. Holds the play. Beautiful turn. Gyökeres. Let's go. It goes in. Gyökeres gets the ball back. Come on. 1 more goal, and it's all square. Diomande wins the ball back. It's brilliant from him. And here he goes. He beats other defenders. Looking for the shot. It goes wide. Come on, Diomande. Chill out, man. Saliba wins the header. Gives it to Diomande, who finds Diomande on the ball once again. Can he find Bradley Barcola? Yes, he does. And here comes Barcola. Scores it. Into Gyökeres. Shot. It's saved, man. Saka on the corner now gives it to Bradley. Barcola, who lays it up all the way to Diomande. Into Declan Rice. Looking for the shot from outside the box. Ooh, that was pretty close, man. Diomande on the ball. Gives it to Declan Rice, who finds Diomande on the ball. Little roulette just for confidence there. Gives it to Bukayo Saka. 1v1. Looking for the finesse from outside the box. Courtois. Why doesn't he drive it in? Diomande taking this corner. We know Arsenal love to score from here. It falls into Gabriel, but it goes wide, man. It was just a yellow card. Now it's Diomande. Gives it straight into Declan Rice. Declan Rice into Diomande. Here he goes again. Just a through ball. Bukayo Saka. 1v1. He's offside again. He's through. Diomande is giving him these dimes, man. But it's an anticlimactic finish to the game. Madrid are going through. Diomande did not have his best performance, but he was still good. What can Diomande win the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or here at Arsenal? But at least it's another Premier League title. A 3-0 loss to City in the Community Shield. A loss to City in the FA Cup. And they did not win the Carabao. Only 1 trophy for Diomande this year. And this time, Diomande does not make the team of the season. Was he not good? And it was an off year. 10 goals and 8 assists. It just feels like he's wasted in that 10 position. Went up a +1 to an 88 overall. But this is interesting. Bukayo Saka has won the Ballon d'Or for Arsenal. He didn't even win the Champions League though. That's very interesting. So to kick off season number 3, Arteta speaks with Diomande and says, "Look, Jan, you did sign a 3-year contract. This is your last year. I'm ready to offer you a new contract." Diomande says, "I'm not sure if I want to sign that, Mikel. I've loved my time here at Arsenal, but I did not like this number 10 position. I think I excel more off the left or even off the right. And also for a Ballon d'Or win, I think I might need it. If you can give me that, then I'll sign a new contract." However, Arteta responds, "I'm sorry, Diomande. The plan is to have you at 10. You're a lot better than you think. You just didn't get the output, but Barcola has done well, and Saka just won a Ballon d'Or. I can't fit you in there." Diomande says, "Well, that's that. Thank you for your time. I'll play this last season, give it my all, try to win as a Champions League, but I'll be leaving regardless." So it seems like Diomande is leaving Arsenal at the end of the season, regardless of what happened. But he still looks like an incredible player, man. I'm sure he'll get offers, but maybe he can win the Champions League here and win the Ballon d'Or. So we're just gonna give him the shadow striker role to really perfect his finish. At this time around, Arsenal finished in 3rd place. Round of 16, they smashed Porto. Quarters, they beat RB Leipzig barely. Semifinals, they beat Leverkusen and now face Inter Milan in a UCL final. And Yohan Boni, Diomande's teammate at a national level, is cooking. With 32 goals, 22 goals for Lautaro, 2 men up top is rare. And the rest of their team is doing pretty decent, if I do say so myself. And Diomande has a good season, 14 goals and 8 assists. But we know he can beat up here if he was playing on the wing. At least he is now at a 91 overall. He can leave Arsenal, UCL by delivering them a Champions League. But who knows, if he wins the UCL, he might win the Ballon d'Or, and the challenge is over. We would have successfully taken over his career, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see what happens tonight. And here come Arsenal. First attack of the game, Gyökeres gives it to Diomande. We know he can create chances. He finds Bradley Barcola, 1v1 with a finish, and it goes in. I can't lie, this matchup might be uneven. Arsenal's attack is brilliant. Here comes Inter Milan, though. Joao Costa gives it into Lautaro Martinez, and it goes in. This might be a bad-for-bad game. 1-1 in only 13 minutes. Lautaro Martinez on the ball once again, scored the first goal, gives it into Peter Sucic. Peter Sucic's 1v1 shot saved by Raya. Declan Rice now on the ball, gives it into Diomande. Here comes the young Ivory Coast winger. He's still like 21, bro. Great ball into Gyökeres, who lays it off into Bradley Barcola with a finesse, and it goes in. It makes sense why Barcola is playing and was signed. He just scored a second goal in a UCL final. But now it's Inter Milan back on the attack. It falls into Joao Costa with a shot. Great save by Raya. Raya, you better get that ball. That's nice. Second half now, Martin Zubimendi gives it to Diomande, who's looking for Victor Gyökeres, and he finds him. Gyökeres is through and goal. 1v1 with the finish, and it's a great save from Alisson. 64th minute now, Gyökeres back into Diomande. Here come Arsenal looking to get a third, and maybe the dagger of this game. Bradley Barcola is running down the wing, lays it out to Declan Rice, who finds Diomande. He gets a goal of his own. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be a shame he's leaving Arsenal. He's been great. And the game is over. Saka lifts the UCL trophy. Arsenal finally win the big one. Is Diomande a favorite to win the Ballon d'Or here? Despite Barcola getting out of the match in the final, Saka wins his second Ballon d'Or, man. I think we know what's about to happen with Diomande. In Season 4, Diomande takes a press and has asked many questions. So Diomande responds, yes, we just won the UCL with Arsenal, but am I going to stay here? The answer is unfortunately no. I've enjoyed my time at the Emirates, but I want to play in a specific position. And with the incredible players of Barcola and Saka, I am not given the opportunity to play in that position. So with my contract ending tomorrow, I want to thank Arsenal. And his decision was made. He is now joining Real Madrid. This is the biggest move of his entire career. But it's also a World Cup year, so the Ballon d'Or is not only decided by the Champions League this time around. So Diomande is now a Madrid player back in that right wing, but went down a -1 wearing the number 10. And just take a look at this front line he is a part of. But can he win the Ballon d'Or over the likes of Vinny, Isaac, or Jude Bellingham? I guess we're gonna have to find out. And in terms of development plans, I think his passing somehow is his weakest ability, even though he's world class. We're giving him the wide playmaker role here. And Real Madrid finished in first place in the UCL group. Round of 16, they beat Bournemouth. Quarters, they destroyed Bayern Munich. Semis, they have beaten Milan. And he now faces his old club in the UCL final. What did you expect? And Vinny tops the goal scoring charts in the UCL for Madrid. But Diomande is not too far behind with 7. While in the UCL, Arsenal's goals have really been spread out. They've been playing like a team. But Diomande is going band for band with Vinicius Jr. But 27 and 5 is incredible. Now at a 92 overall. Surely he's one of the Ballon d'Or favorites now. But there's still a World Cup to play for in the summer. So the question is, can Diomande win back-to-back UCLs or his former club Arsenal? UCL final kicks off. Chouamani gives it to Jimenez, the fullback, who gives it into Diomande, gets rid of one. It's still Diomande. Can he get rid of a second? No. He gives it to Vinicius Jr. instead. Vinny out wide into Jude Bellingham. Can he finish this? Great save from Kepa. Diomande on this corner, cross in. Can he find somebody? He finds Dean Huijsen with the header, but it falls into Upamecano, goes wide. And now it's Jude Bellingham, El Capitano for Real Madrid, driving with the ball, carrying the ball in the middle, gives it into Isaac, who finds Diomande. Diomande, left-footed, finished. What is that shot, Jan? Cross in from Arsenal here. They have a corner. Great block from Dean Huijsen. And now it's Diomande on the ball. Can he get there again? Yes, he does. He's looking to beat his opponents. Diomande with a great through ball all the way into Alexander Isak. He's through on goal. 1v1. He has no support. Alexander Isak. A great save by Kepa, man. Here comes Bukayo Saka. Missed tackle from Dean Huijsen. It falls into Eberechi. It's to go 1-0 up tackle. It hits the crossbar. Back into Barcola. It goes wide. And here come Real Madrid. Second half now. Alexander Isak sends a through ball into Diomande. He finds the pace to get to it. Diomande cuts inside. Diomande with a finesse shot, and it goes in. An absolute screamer from the man. 8 goals in 15 apps. And it's all over. Diomande wins another Champions League. Ballon d'Or is yet to be decided as it's time for the World Cup. And this is the group of Diomandes. It's a tough one, man. And Diomande will be playing on that left-hand side weirdly. But he shined last time he played there. But they were able to top the group with all 9 points. Round of 32, they beat Romania. Round of 16, they beat the US on pens. And in the quarters, they beat Denmark. As Diomande now has to face France, and the winner face Italy in the World Cup final. And no wonder Pisili and Retigui have 13 goals put together, while Dembele is France's top goal scorer. But getting to a semi-final is already huge for his Ballon d'Or push. Brazil's not there, so no Vinny. If he can cause an upset, regardless if he wins the final or not, that Ballon d'Or is his. But here come the French national team. It's Desiree Doué on the ball, looking to take the lead here for France. With the cross in, it falls into Mbappe, looking for the shot. Great save for Fana. And here come Ivory Coast. Great ball into Yan. Diomande looking to make it 1-0. What a surprise this would be. Cuts inside. Diomande finesse shot is blocked. Dorgles with a great ball into Yan Diomande. Here come the Ivory Coast again. Cuts inside. Yan Diomande with the finesse shot from there. And it's a screamer. It goes in. Somehow, someway, the number 10 puts Ivory Coast into a lead here. Mbappe on the ball gives it into Desiree Doué, who finds Akliuch. Akliuch is on the ball. He's picking up the skills. Where's Ryan Turkey? Great tackle, Diomande. That is not a pen. That is not a pen. That's clean. Mbappe versus Fofana. He goes to the right-hand side. He bangs it in. It's 1-1, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. But now it's Mbappe. Picks up the ball immediately. Ivory Coast loses it from kickoff. Come on, Doué. Catch up to him. Mbappe makes it 2-1. Within 5 minutes, France take the lead. The fairy tale is over. Ivory Coast are knocked out. A boring game. But has Diomande done enough this season to finally win his Ballon d'Or? Yes, he actually won the Ballon d'Or. Let's go, Diomande. And if you guys enjoyed this video, click on this video right here. I know you're gonna love it.